guys, Colleen here from Walking the Resonant Path. I think this is about part 5 of what I got at the book fair, if you're keeping up. And so I would just do hopefully the rest of the books I got. I also got a tarot deck at the book fair, by the way, which was a really good find. It was the Elemental Tarot deck. So I may do a reading of that for you later once I've worked with it a bit and know what's going on. But I'll do the rest of the books for you now that I've got it. This one is called The Shining One. And that is by Philip Gardner and Jerry Osborne. And the blurb goes as such. The secret priesthood that controls the world. Everything you have held to be true will be challenged here. Long before the dawn of the recorded civilization, in an era that has been called the Golden Age, a mysterious priesthood developed a powerful method of attaining spiritual ecstasy. These priests were called the Shining Ones, members of an advanced culture that was almost lost. But those whose wisdom and power has lived on, carried across the ages by a secret group of initiates. The mission of these select survivors is to preserve the ancient knowledge, in part to serve humanity and in part to control the development of the world. The Shining One illuminates a millennia of mysteries to track the initiates' path through history from ancient Sumer and Egypt to today's Jesuits, Knights of Malta and Opus Dei. Reveals traces of their influences in all major world religions, including Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, Judaism, and Shamanic traditions. Decodes the secrets of their knowledge, deeply embedded in the symbolic language of art, architecture, myth, legend, and works of literature. Asks whether there is really a worldwide conspiracy directing our course and where it is leading us. That's that one. The next one I got was Ask Your Guides by Sonia Choquette. I don't really know how to say it, but there you go. And I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Sonia. But this is what it says. We are all spiritual beings with a spiritual support system on the other side. This support system oversees and helps us guide our lives from the instant we are born to the moment we leave our physical bodies and return to spirit. Not knowing this fact is a severe handicap, as the universe is designed to care for and nurture all its creatures and help make our life's journey easier and more successful. When we learn how to connect with our angelic guides, our lives naturally fall into a pattern of ease and flow, during which we will nurture our souls, fulfill our life's purpose, and make our time on earth endlessly entertaining. So that's what it says on the back. The next one I got was called The Supreme Yoga. And that is by Swami Venkat Isananda. Venkat Isananda. So, yeah, good luck in pronouncing that, but there it is if you want to get it. And it says on the back, there are beings in this universe whose winking is of the duration of an epoch. But what is my lifespan in comparison? Of course, there appears to be a delightful and enduring objects in this world, but they bring with them endless worries and anxieties. Prosperity is truly adversity, and adversity may be desirable depending upon their effect on the mind. Mind alone is a seed for this delusion of world appearance. It is the mind that gives rise to the false sense of I and mine. In this world, which appears to have been created even as the fruit of the coconut palm might appear to have been dislodged by a crow, which coincidentally happens to alight on a tree at that moment, sheer ignorance generates feelings like, this I should have and this I should reject. It is better to spend your time in seclusion or in hell than to live in this world of appearance. Intentional motivation alone is a seed for the world appearance, and I shall dry up this motivation. I've enjoyed and suffered all kinds of experience, and now I shall rest. I shall not grieve any more. I have been awakened. I shall slay this thief, the mind, who has stolen my wisdom. I've well been instructed by the sages now. Now I shall seek self-knowledge. So that'll be interesting to read. I'm not sure I'll agree with it all, but a lot of books I just read and see what I agree with and what I don't agree with, and take in whatever resonates with my soul and let everything else go. The next book I got was The Grail Legend, and that was by Emma Jung and Marie-Louise Wonfrance. And the back of it says, the Holy Grail and its quest is a legend which has had powerful impact on our civilization and culture. The Grail itself is an ancient Celtic symbol of plenty, as well as a Christian symbol of redemption and eternal life. The chalice which caught the blood of the crucified Christ. The story of the Grail sheds profound light on man's search for the supreme value of life, for that which makes life meaningful. Writing in a clear and readable style, two leading women of the Jungian School of Psychology present this legend as a living myth that is meaningful to modern life. We encounter such universal figures as the Fool, the Wise Old Man, the Virgin Maiden, the Loathly Damsel, and such important themes as Wasteland, Trinity, and the Vessel of the Grail. Weaving together narrative and interpretation, the authors show us how legend reflects not only fundamental human problems, but also the dramatic psychic events which form the background of our culture. So that's that one. Then we have Indian Gods and Myths, and it says a compelling introduction into Indian mythology, beautifully illustrated with many Indian artifacts, lively and informative guide to Indian gods and legends. And it doesn't really have an author that I can see, so I think it's just a collaboration of people that wrote it. And there are two more, so I'll just do them now instead of doing another video. One is called Your Soul's Purpose by Brendan Nicholas, the 5 elements to discovering your soul's purpose and living the life of your dreams. Just on the back it says, have you ever dreamed of a better life, a clear master plan to discovering the real you, having emotional balance and exceptional relationships, financial success, your life purpose and spiritual peace? Brendan Nicholas, an international speaker, guides us on a journey to unlock the secrets of achieving a magnificent life. These secrets are contained within the 5 elements that comprise the human makeup. Unlocking these elements is the key to awakening an extraordinary inner power. This authentic power gives you the ability to attain a successful life in the world and achieve spiritual fulfillment. So that's that one. And the final book I got is called Return of the Great Goddess, and it just says edited by Burley Newton. Okay? And on the back it says, an inspirational illustrated book for the goddess in every woman, from Sappho to Judy Chicago, from Sappho to Judy Chicago, from the late Egyptian era to Audrey Flack. This anthology of fine art of reproductions and literary excerpts proclaims the strength and majesty of feminine experience. The images and messages remind women of their spiritual heritage, their innate wisdom, the integrity of the female body and its rites of passage, and the growing global community of women who celebrate the return of the feminine deity. So that's that one. So they're all the books I got at the book fair in these 5 parts, and as I said, I got a tarot deck of Elemental Tarot as well. Okay, well, and lots of novels, and my husband got a couple of books. But anyway, I hope you have a joyous day, and if you want the names and the actual authors of any of those books, just put some comment and I'll try to answer you. Okay, if you don't know the spelling or you don't remember what the book's called, you couldn't see it. Okay, well, I hope you have a joyous day and do whatever resonates within your soul. Bye now.